Good morning! Hello everybody! Welcome back to my channel. I am going to make myself look more awake. Yikes! So today I'm gonna go ahead and go over my new foundation routine with you guys. And honestly, the only reason I even have a new foundation routine is because all my amazing favorite products, all the makeup that I have, I left it at a friend's house. And so now I can't use it until they are able to give it back to me. So, me being the makeup fanatic I am, and being subscribed to all those makeup delivery things, I have a bunch of other makeup, or makeup that was given to me, or things that I bought to try, or whatever. So I have other stuff that's not normally what I do. And I also got this new routine off of TikTok. Someone said to try it. I don't remember what video it was, but I was like, okay, you know what? I will. So today we're gonna go through my brand new updated foundation routine, which I actually do seem to be liking so far. And I picked this up because some of the shades that I got were not the right shades. So we decided to try something new. So first things first, so if you want to see my new and updated foundation routine, please keep watching. Okay, so first things first, we are going to prime the skin. I am going to be using the Wonder Glow Instant Soft Focus Beauty Glow Primer. This is just like a sample. I don't even remember where I got this, probably from one of the beauty boxes that I get. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of that all over my face. And then to cancel out, see all this red that I have, because it's the morning and I haven't woke up or anything, I'm going to use the Cream Shop. It is a Clean Canvas Green Primer. It's honestly super cute. Like, the packaging is adorable. I love the blue color. I love, it has a mirror, and then the padding is right here. I've already used some, obviously, and then it opens further, so this is the little green. It's just a sponge, and it's actually so cute. So you just dab it, and then just tap it over your red areas, because if you know your color wheel, green and red are complementary colors, which means green will cancel out the red in your skin. Now, if you had a bunch of green in your skin, you could use red. So like when you get your dark under eye circles and it has a green hue to it, you can use like a red color to cancel it out. Some people have even used red lipstick, but just a light amount, to cancel it out, to give you a more even one color complexion. So I kind of just randomly put that all over. Since I do have some acne, I can even put some right there to help take away the red. Yay. So yeah, so that's how I've been priming my face lately. Up next, again, like I said, I got a bunch of stuff that was not the right shade. I've used this before, but this was free. This is the Studio MAC Tech in the shade NW44, which is so clearly not my color. Like, so clearly not. So what I've been doing is I contour and highlight before I do the foundation, which this is the routine or the tips and tricks that I found on TikTok. So that's what I'm gonna use from the contour, and I'm gonna use my e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Rose. This is way too light for me, and I hate that it dries so fast, and every time I use it over my foundation, I end up getting like splotchiness anywhere I use it. So I was like, I give up. So I've been using it under my foundation lately, which has helped actually a lot. My makeup looks a lot better that way, and I feel like I'm still getting very full coverage. And then I top it off with the Morphe. This is F1.120. This is matte, but the Morphe Fluidity foundation. And again, this is just a little bit not my color, so because this one is so light, and then I put this over it, it's almost like it's mixing together and kind of giving me the right shade. And then with this, I'm still getting somewhat of the contouring, but we'll still use bronzer. So since the Camo concealer doesn't blend well and this is just so dark, I like to spray this with just 2 little sprays of this facial spray. I'm sure everybody knows this. And then I also spray my face because I love the smell and the way it makes me feel. And then I'm going to take a Morphe brush, just looks like this. Put that in the contour, and then just put it where I'm going to contour. And you're done! Just kidding. So now I'm going to take a damp beauty blender, and I'm going to blend that all in. So I'm going to look really, really crazy before I look really good. Okay? So just bear with me. And you don't see this on, well, you really don't see people doing this. I've only seen this once on TikTok. But if you're looking up on YouTube how people do their foundation, they look like flawless 24/7 throughout all of it. Like, so I don't understand. But I've never seen this done on like YouTube. I've only seen it on TikTok. So I like to do the areas that I did. That has never changed. I've always done that. So the cheekbones, the sides of the nose, the jawline, right here. Normally it's smaller. I put too much this time, but my Cupid's bow, and then the forehead, just because doing the cheekbones will help carve it out, make it look deeper. Sides of the nose will make it look slimmer underneath here, and then the Cupid's bow helps your lips look fuller. My forehead is because I have a massive forehead that, I wouldn't really say it's an insecurity, but I do think I have a big forehead. But it's still only 4. So I like to put the contour there to kind of minimize it, shadow it, and then the jawline to kind of sharpen it up a bit. Okay, so next I'm going to do the concealer where I would normally, in areas I normally conceal. Now, I used to use so much product on concealer, but really you don't need that much. You just need a little dab here and there and then blend it out and it still covers. Like, I don't know why people pack on the product. I mean, it's still covering. So I'm going to do a little bit in the corner, a little bit here, because that's the trick I learned from TikTok too to help make it lift. But maybe that's also only if you're putting it above your... Awesome. Now when I did this above my foundation, I wouldn't be able to do my whole face. I had to do just pieces and then blend it right away because it would dry out. But doing it under, I can do that. So I'm going to spritz it again and then just blend out with my damp beauty sponge. And what I mean by only needing to use just a little bit, like look, that covered that whole spot. So there's no need for me to like put it all over. Anyways, you can clearly tell that this is way lighter than my skin tone, so using it above my foundation just didn't work very well. See how that's already basically kind of dried in, leaving streaks? That would be my problem too. So for my concealer, also this technique has not changed for me where I place it. I do under my eyes to cancel out the bags or any, yeah, the dark circles, the bags under my eyes. And then I do my laugh lines because I have very deep laugh lines, so I like to set it, make sure it's nice and covered with makeup. And then my chin, down the center of my nose, those are just highlight points, as well as my forehead, the center of my forehead. And then now, I used to not do this one, but now I do right here on my jawline slash cheek underneath my contour to kind of carve out my contour more and make it look more sharp and more depth in a sense. And then of course anywhere I have any sort of blemishes, pimples, etc. to cover that up. Now doing this under your foundation, you're not going to need to do it over. So now I no longer use concealer or cream contour over my foundation, but I will still use some bronzer because I like to deepen it up a bit and then highlight. But this has been now your contour or your highlight or your concealer. So yeah, so I like to spray again just to add some freshness to my face. I don't always have to do that. And then now with the foundation, and you can use whatever you want, but again, this is perfect if you have makeup that doesn't match your skin and you want it to match. You don't want to throw it away and waste it. That's how I am. I don't like wasting stuff. I could have totally done it in a giveaway, but I had already tried it and I was like, oh, I think I like it. So then I was like, I'll try it again, and then I kept using product, just trying it, and realized, okay, I don't like it, I should have given it away, but now it's like halfway through, and I don't want to waste it. I spent the money on it, you know, so whatever. So a foundation brush, this is a Morphe one. This is the Morphe M439. I like to spray the brush, and then with the foundation, I just do a little circle. Well, I guess it's a little more than a circle on the brush, just about that much. I just drag it random places and then buff it in. Don't forget to go down your neck so it matches, because I mean, remember, we have colors that don't match us, so the incorrect shades, and then it actually looks like I'm the right shade. But I don't know how makeup artists like have really good luck with those brushes. I'm streaky. See? There, I'm streaky. So I take that beauty blender again and then just dab it. But lately, I used to only use my beauty blender and I'd put some on here, do an area, put some more, do an area. But what bothered me is that I felt like I was using so much product. I would put a little bit on each area, and that's way more than I just did. So I started using the brush again. I stopped using the brush because of the streaks, but then I started using it again because I realized it spread the foundation more, and you're using a lot less product and getting a lot more coverage. And then once I put it all over my face and spread it, that's when I use this sponge and blend away the streaks. And it doesn't really soak up a bunch of product anymore because, well, you're not putting it directly on to soak up. That's what I felt was the issue, is that the sponge would soak up a lot. So I just tried this. This is a new sponge I got, and it has a silicone side. So maybe next time what I'll do is, I bet this will work really well if I do put it on the silicone side, because it's not going to soak up the product, and then blend it, and then use the sponge to like blend any streaks. So I could try that. I just haven't done it yet. I just keep doing it how I've been doing it with the brush, and then just blending out any streaks. So now it looks like this matches my skin. You can't completely tell. There maybe is a little bit slight contour and whatnot. You can't completely tell, but even if anything, if you can't tell, I can. But also, one, it does give me fuller coverage, and I love a full coverage foundation. The fuller, the better, and as long as it doesn't look like I'm wearing legit like cake on my face. But the fuller, the better. And then two, it also helps hide any imperfections, things like that. And three, I have felt that it has made my foundation go on a bit smoother, so I think now I look almost airbrushed. Oh, I gotta blend this. There. And four, it's helped match my skin better. So now I'm not wasting all this product. It's not gonna just go in the trash because I happen to have the wrong shade. And that's one of the issues with those beauty things that send to you. They can't always get your shade right, or whatnot. So yeah, or sometimes you get multiple shades, and I just wanted to make it work. Okay, so now that we've done the base, we need to set the base. So what I'm going to be using now is, this is another thing that doesn't match me very well. What happens is it kind of changes. Like, it's good at first, but then I forgot the word, but I forgot the word, but it changes shades in a sense. So this is the Sephora, this is Sephora powder, and this one is in shade 18, which is Golden Linen. I used to use the sponge, but now I'm not because it put too much on it, which meant it changed the color even more. So I'm just going to use a fluffy powder brush, kind of swirl, and then just dab. I like to dab and press, dab and press. This is just to quickly set it. I'm not even using a lot. I'm using barely any powder. Why? Because I'm gonna bake my face. I always bake my face because I have very oily skin. Well, it used to be more oily. It's gotten a little bit dry, but my T-zone is still oily. So I guess I have combination skin, but my T-zone is pretty oily. But really only right here, so my forehead. up here, but right here's been dry lately. And then my chin does get oily as well as in here, in the creases of my nose. So I like to bake the face so that way my makeup lasts all day without budging, without creasing, without getting those splotchy effects, without any of that. So what I'm gonna do now though is do my bronzer, because I like to kind of carve out the bronzer with the baking. So I'm gonna use the Ace Beaute Bronzed in Paradise. So I either got this in my FabFitFun box or my BoxyCharm box. I can't remember which, but there's so many little beauty box things that you can subscribe to. There's Ipsy, the BoxyCharm, FabFitFun. I 100% recommend if you have not done it already. It's not just makeup, it's lifestyle things. Honestly, it's amazing. They let you choose some of the products, so that's, and then they surprise you with a couple others, so that's amazing. And then there's like the Tribe beauty box or the Beauty Addict box. Like there's so many things. You could just find them all on Instagram, honestly. But I love this one because one, I actually do love this brand. I haven't used a lot of their stuff. This is like the first really bit palette that I've had. And it was perfect that this came in the mail because I had left my Anastasia contour palette, which is the only one that I had, at my friend's. And I had no more bronzers. So it's like, oh no, I'm gonna have to go buy bronzer. But then this came in the mail, perfect timing. And it's a shade, a nice variety of stuff, which I love. This one is light enough that I could technically use it as a highlight, but it's very, I don't know, it's risking it. It's a little bit darker than I want, but if I need just a little touch up, I could use that. Or it's also really good on the eyes as like a base. So I've also used all of these shades as an eyeshadow depending how bronzy I wanted to go, but it's perfect as a natural bronzy look. Which almost seems contradicting when I say that. Anyways, so the shade I've actually liked to use is this second darkest one. I was using this one at first, which is good, but I had to use more. So I use this one where I take just a little dab, tap off all the excess, and then blend, blend, blend. So I'm using the Morphe R2 brush. I just do 3 swipes, and then tap, 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 and then go on the jawbone. Oh, that's not the jawbone. Go on your cheeks. Bronze that up, contour it out some more. And then I'm holding in like the middle of the brush. If you hold too close, it's going to be too potent. If you hold too far, it'll be too light. But depending on the effect that you want, go for it. Anyways, I blend like crazy because it is a bit darker. 3 more, tap, 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 other side. And if you feel like you want to add more, then add more. If you feel like you want less, take a clean brush and just blend, blend, blend. And then blend under the chin. That time I only did 2 swipes. I'm going to do the forehead. The forehead and then the temples. 2 swipes, tap, tap, tap. Blend that all my baby hairs. Okay. Cool. Now for the sides of the nose, I use just a smaller, slanted, more angled brush. This is from Arbonne. It's a cheek brush. That I only do 1 swipe. Tap off a lot. And then gently, lightly contour the sides of the nose. And then I also do underneath. Got Cupid's brow and under the lip. I never add more product for the Cupid's bow and under the lip. I kind of just like let it be. Then I did a quick dab because I want a little bit more on this side. So now what we do is bake the face. I'm going to use the Huda Beauty. This is in banana bread loose baking powder. Dab that off. This stuff smells amazing and it's like a spongy inside. So it doesn't make it as messy, which I like. Using that damp beauty blender that I use to blend everything, I'm going to bake under the eyes, down the center of my nose, so anywhere I'm oily, my forehead, etc. Does anyone ever actually say the word etc.? No, I feel like we always just type it out. I don't really hear people say it. Forehead, did I say that already? Definitely gonna do my lap lines. I get right there in the crease of the nose where I'm oily, and then go down my lap lines, because otherwise it will crease and I'll have nasty creases of makeup throughout the day. So chin, and then I do a line contouring out that, cleaning up the contour basically. Okay, so that is my newest foundation routine. So what I'm gonna do now, because basically that's what we were going over, I'm going to finish the rest of my face, and I will be right back to show you the finished look and how my foundation routine turns out, how it works for me. So I'll be right back. Okay, and this is the finished look. This is how I do my new foundation routine just lately, because it's the products that I have. So if you ever have products that don't really match your color, too light concealer, too dark of a foundation, whatever it may be, somebody gave you something that just wasn't right, but you don't want to waste it, this is what I do. And this is what you can do too. So you guys can go ahead and literally just put it under the foundation first. And even if you have something that's too light of a concealer mixed with too dark of a foundation, it could eventually come into the right shade. So overall, this turns out really well. Are they my favorite products? No, absolutely not. But I don't like to waste products. I don't want to just throw it away. That's good money, and I don't like to waste my money also. So sometimes I make mistakes. Sometimes I think it's the right color, or sometimes I'll match my shade, or the person at the store will match my shade, and then all of a sudden I get really tan, or all of a sudden I didn't use it long enough, so then I'm really white. Those are just some struggles that I deal with, but instead of wasting it, instead of throwing it away or never using it, make it work. Guys, I have huge news. So I finally, for the first time ever, got to partner with a company, and I have my own discount code for the product and everything. So I'm gonna show you now. It came in this super cute little rose gold package, and it's lashes. So I got to get in contact with Lujo Lashes. I hope I'm saying that right. But anyways, this is the cutest little packaging ever. It's in the shape of a diamond. It's a magnetic top. Love that. Love the rose gold shiny details. So I already love the packaging. Super lightweight, super cute. And then, boom, they're so pretty. So this is just some news for you guys. And like I said, I do have a discount code. It is Beauty by Angeline Lujo. So Beauty by Angeline, my username, LUJO, and then 20. And you'll get 20% off any of your purchases. So please go check that out. Their Instagram is Lujo Lashes UK. So the inside of this literally says, act like a lady, lash like a boss. Slay with us at Lujo Lashes UK. But I'll tag it all down below and everything too. I will be creating a look for you guys with these lashes very soon. Probably in the next couple of days. I'm heading to work right now, so it's not gonna go. I'm not gonna wear lashes to my work with seniors, but I will create one for you guys soon. I did just want to let you guys know, and I'll remind you guys in the next video as well, and I'll create a look with them, I promise. Thank you guys so much for all your support so far. Thank you, Lujo Lashes, for these. I love them so much already, even just by the packaging. I can't wait to try them out and actually use them. I'm so excited, you guys. Make sure to go check them out, okay? So, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Share this video with other people, just because, even if it's not going to be helpful for them, just so that they can support me and you guys support me. And I really appreciate it, because I'm trying here, and I have some amazing stuff coming up soon. So please, I've been dedicating so much time to this, guys. I've been trying to work on something every single day, and I am exhausted. Because honestly, the makeup, producing content and producing makeup for you guys takes hours. It's not just real quick, hours. If I do a video, not only do I have to do the look, but I have to go slower, be more precise, really think about what I'm doing so I can explain it to you. And then once I'm done filming, I have to edit it. And the same if I don't film it and I just take photos, I still have to edit. And I still have to be really precise so that the details come out really, really good on Instagram. But I have a lot coming up on Instagram, guys, a lot. Stuff that I'm not gonna be able to film everything for, but I'm gonna try to film as much as possible, but I won't be able to. So please follow my Instagram so you don't miss out. Halloween is coming up. That's a big hint on what I'm doing. So if you guys can go ahead and give me a follow on Instagram, it's beauty_by_Angeline. Kind of long, but whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.